Good day everyone! Mabuhay! I am Sweetzel Hayag Saranga and today I'm excited to take you on a journey through the most iconic landmarks in Oceania and Antarctica. This landmark is not just a tourist attraction, they have deep cultural, historical, and scientific significance. From stunning architecture of Australia to the frozen wilderness of Antarctica, we'll explore what makes these places so special. But before we begin, let me ask, if you would visit any famous landmarks in the world, which one would you choose and why? Wow, what a great choice! And now, let's dive in! Oceania is known for its mix of natural wonders and human-made landmarks, while Antarctica, though mostly uninhabited, is a land of extreme conditions and scientific exploration. Each of these places tells a unique story. Let's start with a famous building in the world, Sydney Opera House. One of the most famous landmarks in the world is the Sydney Opera House in Australia. Sydney Opera House in Australia, designed by Danish architect Bjorn Oddsson. It was completed in 1973 and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This iconic structure is known for its unique shell-like design and hosts thousands of performances yearly. More than just an entertainment venue, it represents Australia's cultural identity and attracts millions of tourists annually. Next, we have Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system and one of the most extraordinary natural wonders. Located off the coast of Queensland, Australia, it stretches over 2,300 kilometers and 1,400 miles and consists of nearly 3,000 individual reefs and 900 islands. It's visible from space and home to thousands of marine species and one of the most biologically diverse ecosystems on Earth. Did you know that there's a fish called the parrotfish that eats coral and poops out sand? That means some of the beautiful white beaches in Australia were made by fish poop. So funny to hear. Unfortunately, climate change and pollution threaten the reef. Conservation efforts are ongoing, but it's a reminder of how important it is to protect our natural wonders. And next, we have Uluru. Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, is a giant massive sandstone rock formation monolith in the Northern Territory of Australia. It is a sacred site for the Anangu people, the region's traditional custodians, and it's known for its striking red color, which changes hues through the day. Uluru is a part of the UNESCO-listed Uluru-Kata-Tuatha National Park and its major cultural and natural landmark in Australia. Did you know that Uluru changes color throughout the day? It glows bright red at sunrise and sunset due to the way light reflects off its surface. And out of respect for indigenous culture, climbing Uluru was officially banned in 2019. However, visitors can still walk around it and learn about its deep spiritual meaning. Next, we have Sky Tower. The Sky Tower in Auckland, New Zealand stands 328 meters tall, making it the Southern Hemisphere's tallest freestanding structure. It offers panoramic views, a revolving restaurant, and adventure activities like skywalk and sky jump. And it's not just for sightseeing, it has a bungee jump experience where thrill seekers can jump off the tower from 192 meters high. Now let's go to the Moai statues. The Moai statues of Easter Islands are giant stone figures carved by the Rapa Nui people between 1250 and 1500 AD. Made from volcanic rock, they stand on the Aho platforms, facing inland as ancestral guardians. The tallest reaches 21 meters and weight over 145 tons. Many were topped but are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Did you know that Moai statues have bodies buried underground? What we usually see is just their heads, but archaeologists have found that many statues actually have torsos buried beneath the surface. If you think that how did the ancient people of Easter Islands move these massive statues without modern technology? Well, some say they used logs, while others believe that walked them by the rocking them back and forth with the ropes. And now let's head to the coldest place on Earth, Antarctica, South Pole. South Pole in home to extreme condition with temperatures dropping as low as negative 80 degrees Celsius. There's a ceremonial South Pole maker, but did you know it has to be moved every year? Since the ice sheet is constantly shifting, the exact location of the South Pole changes over time. This landmark supports scientific discovery in one of the world's most extreme environments. Last but not the least, Mount Erebus. Erebus is one of the few volcanoes in the world with a permanent lava lake. Despite being in Antarctica, its lava lake is always bubbling due to volcanic activity. Mount Erebus, located on Ross Islands, Antarctica, it is the second highest volcano in Antarctica, standing at 3,794 meters and 12,448 feet. The volcano is notable for its persistent lava lake, one of the few in the world, which has been active since at least the early 1970s. Did you know Erebus releases lava bombs, which are chunks of molten rock that get thrown into the air during eruptions? Scientists study to understand volcanoes on Earth and even on the other planets like Mars. Now you know. Let's proceed to the conclusion. To summarize, we've explored some of the most important landmarks in Oceania and Antarctica, from the architectural brilliance of the Sydney Opera House to the ancient Moai statues. These sites reflect history, culture, and nature wonders. Meanwhile, Antarctica's glaciers and scientific stations remind us of our planet's fragility. Tourism to these places contributes to the economy, education, and conservation. Now, I'd like to ask, if you could visit one of these landmarks, which would you choose and why? Wow, what a wonderful choice. And this the end of my journey. Thank you for listening. Till next time, mabuhay.